Tuesday, May 31st, 2022, on Mount Helix. What's being done to it. But up here, take a seat at this bench, enjoying nice vibes here, Mount Helix and Mesa, just inland from San Diego. Finally got to come up here. Finally came up here. I want to come up here ever since I moved back from Orange County. Now I'm finally here. Here. You can see downtown. Downtown is very hazy. Found a marine layer this morning. Miguel Mountain right there, east end of Chula Vista. Nice breeze up here too, very breezy. Love it. Shady spot. Kick back and relax. Looking down at the La Mesa neighborhood. Well, actually, it's a full-blown city. Looking down the neighborhoods of La Mesa. Very peaceful. A lot of people. Next Tuesday. Salvia mellifera, kind of in its drought. Laurel sumac, Melosma laurina, California sagebrush. The first thing to notice is how incredibly nice the air smells here. Well, you can thank the native plants for that. Hoping there would be, because this is basically, coming up here is basically a drive up. Then we got our San Diego bush sunflower, Bahiopsis laciniata, and the buckwheats are a-bloomin'. Wow, what a chill area. Looking over towards the highest point in San Diego, not the county, the city. It has Cowles Mountain, C-O-W-L. A lot of people pronounce it Cowles, but it's, from what I heard, it's supposed to be pronounced Cowles. So that's Cowles Mountain over there at 1,591 feet. And here's a non-native plant right in the middle here. That's foxtail agave, Agave attenuata. Not native, but it's doing well here. And this one is mostly native in the desert regions. This is brittlebush, Phacelia farinosa. But populations do get established on the coastal side of the mountains too. So pretty up here. It's really nice. Good views of the freeway. Good views of San Diego. Looking back towards Chula Vista. El Cajon will be behind us. Go over this way. Ooh, lots of Rhamnus crocea, a lot of spiny redberry up here too. Incredible. There's a lot of it around here. I don't know where this trail leads. I have no idea. Never been up here before. Here we are, Rhamnus crocea. Did a spotlight on this one last week. Last Wednesday. It's fully fruited up here now. Man, this is a cool little park. Here's something interesting. That plant right there, that cactus. I wonder if that's Bergerocactus emoryi. I think that's Bergerocactus emoryi. I thought that was like right along the immediate coast. I think that's what that is. I'm going to double check that. I'm going to go look that up. It's pretty interesting. It's a type of cactus that you find growing at Point Loma, if that is what that is. I think that's Bergerocactus emoryi. That's a native cactus. There's more of it right here. Can't say for certain. It's a plant I've never come across before in my life. And it has a yellow flower. Zoom in a little bit. A little yellow flower on the top there. I'll have to do some research. I think that's Bergerocactus emoryi. Definitely expect me to research that. Put a comment either in the comment section or the description. I got some very, very beautiful lemonade sumacs. Actually, some of the ones that were over by the parking area were trimmed like trees and they're really tall. This is a Rus integrifolia lemonade sumac or lemonade berry. Highly leaf cherry. I saw it earlier today. I went all the way up to the the Laguna Mountains and saw this up at 6,000 feet over there. And I believe this is, oh yes, this is a hairy Matiliha poppy. This is Rhamnea trichocalyx. I can tell by the buds, the rounded flower buds are got these little bristles on them. So yes, that's hairy Matiliha poppy. Rhamnea trichocalyx. Too bad there weren't any flowers on it because they're huge and white. Some of the largest flowers of any California native plant. And here's Scrophularia californica, California figwort. Looks like it's going into seed right now. Ah, this park is pretty cool. I knew I was going to like coming up here, but as usual, a lot of times when I go somewhere, I usually expect it to be really cool. But then it ends up being even cooler than I thought it was going to be. There we are. There's a little signpost for it. But I've known how to recognize that plant for a long time, for years. But yeah, it'd be nice if there were a sign about that cactus. I think that's Bergerocactus emoryi. Here's more Rhamnus crocea, spiny red berry. So we got a few little trails over here. This is really cool. I'm digging this. This must have been a huge Eucalyptus cladocalyx. This is one dope little place. Some of these lemonade sumacs have a lot of these awfully large blooms on them. For leaves, I should say. Awfully large leaves. Here's something I don't recognize. I don't know if this is an ornamental. This is something I do not recognize. This is a really cool little trail. You notice they're landscaping around here. They're trying to plant stuff out so it can grow. A little, look at that, skunk brush. They planted a little skunk brush up here. That'd probably be one of the closest things related to this lemonade sumac. This is Rus integrifolia and this is Rus aromatica. That's cool. They're planting natives up here. And there's Isocoma menziesii. Try to see what kind of variety this is. I think this is variety menziesii. Pretty neat. This is a dope little park. For somebody trying to get outside and get some fresh air without having to do a big mountain climb. Really can't beat this, actually. Then we're looking out towards the El Cajon Valley over here. The El Cajon Valley. I live somewhere right over there in Santee. Santee's over there, and that's the Rattlesnake Mountain. I think it's called Rattlesnake Mountain. There's a small little park called Rattlesnake Mountain Preserve underneath it, or on the other side of it. And then that's El Cajon Mountain over there. So that's El Cajon, and Santee's over there. This is a really cool little park. I'm really glad I came out here. I've been wanting to come out here for the last couple weeks. I've been living here and it feels great to be here. This is a cool spot. Very cool spot. I love how they're gardening with native plants. It's just really cool. Spiny redberry. Ooh, looks like apricot mallow. Spiraceae ambigua, I think. There it is. Cenotes Spinosus. Oh snap. Oh man, they got a sign for it. Been lucky enough to see this in the wild a few times. Never during the bloom though. It's already past the bloom. It's got the seed capsules here. But this is Cenotes Spinosus. It's actually closely related to a plant I did a spotlight on earlier this morning called Palmer Cenotes, and that's Cenotes palmeri. Check the spotlight video on that so you can compare what it looks like. As I mentioned this plant during the video, that it's very similar. The leaves are very similar. The plants are very similar to one another. They can form these very large thicket forming shrubs. But look at that. And there's a seed capsule that will eventually burst open and shoot the seeds everywhere. And of course, no California landscape, no Southern California landscape is complete without the Quercus agrifolia, variety agrifolia, the coast live oak. This is an awesome little park. I'm really digging this place, for real. Here's a cypress tree. I think this is an Italian cypress, Cypress sempervirens. It's definitely not a native of California. Tree. Here's a larger one right here. Yeah, I think that's an Italian cypress, the non-horticultural one that's usually planted. There's another coast live oak right here. The beautiful Quercus agrifolia, Verde agrifolia. Now, I was mentioning that by the parking area, there are some tree-like lemonade sumacs that are trimmed like trees. There they are right there, the ones I was talking about. Some nice little parks. I'm really liking this here. This is really cool. It's a beautiful little park. Here's something interesting. Here's a conifer. I don't quite scratch my head about this one here. This is interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting type of cypress family tree. This can't be a Port Orford cedar, is it? That's what the cones look like. Interesting. Very interesting. That would be a tree species I had never seen in my life yet. I don't know. I gotta look this one up. Very interesting. Very interesting. Some interesting trees up here. Here's another look at the cypress tree. The other cypress tree right here. I think this is Cypress sempervirens. Yeah, it smells like it. It smells like Italian cypress. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Regular Italian cypress. The little tall, narrow ones that you see in people's yards, that's Cypress sempervirens stricta, usually. This appears to be just Cypress sempervirens. But I just caught a whiff of it. And the cypress trees have their own smell, kind of have their own aromas. And that smells exactly like the same smell I get with Cypress sempervirens. So that's got to be Cypress sempervirens. But I gotta take a look at this tree here. If I find out what it is, I will definitely put a comment about it. But that'll about do it for this video. I'll see you on the next adventure.